Okay. Here we are. Outside again. It's a beautiful day. Here comes John. He's coming. Watch out. There's, big stuff in the way.
Hey everybody.
Say hola. How are you doing?
How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Welcome to a special Father's Day / summer solstice version of Happy Hour with John and Sue.
Yeah. And it's going to be Happy Father's Day to John and also to my dad, Jim McDougall. And yeah, so we've got all this, we got some crap that we're doing today. I'm not so cool with it. Who's this playing?
So, for our musical enjoyment, you may remember a few weeks ago we featured Jasmine and Craving Rain. Now this is an earlier project that Jasmine fronted. This is called This Day Burns, and this is from their debut self-titled album from 2014, I think.
Kind of loud, hey?
I love this. So, in honor of guys everywhere, I guess, being Father's Day and whatnot, we're taking a slightly different direction here.
Yeah.
There is going to be no syrups, no shaking or stirring.
Oh no, whatever are you going to do?
There's going to be no expressing citrus oils into it. There's going to be no balancing flavors. This is all about drinking.
And the good news is that I will not be doing the taste testing today. I kind of refuse. Well, I mean, honestly, I have vertigo, so just the thought of putting this swill into my body makes me a wee bit nauseous, but I'm here to help you. All right, cool.
So we're doing drop shots. Drop shots is a Canadian term in the US and presumably other places. They're called bomb shots or depth charges. We'll see why in a minute. This all started in the 1800s with something that started life as being called a shot in a beer, which is unimaginative as it is, very descriptive. It's a shot of whiskey. Whiskey wasn't even really specified. It could be Scotch, Irish whiskey, which is what I've got here, Irish whiskey. I'll tell you why in a bit. Bourbon or rye. And it was popular with the working class Boilermakers in the 1800s who would build and maintain the steam locomotive. So after a heavy day of work, they wanted something to kill the pain, or in other words, to get as fucked up as fast as possible.
So is that why they're called Boilermakers?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, because they were popularized by Boilermakers. Now, we're going to do this kind of different. So I mentioned that drink. We're going to get to that one last. There were 3 different ways, basically, of drinking this drink. You'd have your shot of whiskey and you'd have your beer. You could either take a sip of the whiskey and then a sip of the beer and follow it, alternating. You could shoot the shot, then drink the beer. Or you could do what became the popular method, which is have the beer in here, take a shot of whiskey, drop it in, and then drink it as fast as possible. Great fun. So, like I said, we're going to get to that one last because I'm going to get you fathers to do it with me. Because there's no reason I should suffer this alone.
It's going to be hilarious watching him drink all of this.
Yes.
Are you going to, you only have 1 glass? And you're doing 3?
Shut up.
Okay.
So, there are variations thereof, as you may have guessed. And we're going to start with kind of probably the easiest on you, the easiest one to get down first. Because honestly, if Sue isn't going to help, I got to warm up to this a little bit, okay?
You want me to do something? I can help you.
No, you just...
I just stand here.
You just look good.
Right. All right.
Now, There are actually the most popular drop shot. Yeah, this is cat all over me. The most popular drop shot I'm not doing here, which is a Jaeger bomb or bomb shot, if you prefer, if you're in the States. Jaeger bomb does not use beer as the recipient liquor, I guess you'd call it. It uses an energy drink, and I'm no longer a big fan of it. So this one is a Dr. Pepper. And the reason it's a Dr. Pepper, quite simply, is it tastes like Dr. Pepper. So we have poured a lightish beer. Now I'm using a locally produced Hoyne Pilsner. You want to take a sip of that? It's a clean, light, sort of unobtrusive beer.
Oh, that's good.
It's not really strong. It's not an IPA. You want to use something a little more on the neutral side with this thing?
Now you're going to ruin it.
Pardon me?
I said now you're going to ruin it with them.
Yeah, so now I'm going to ruin it.
Okay.
Thanks for that vote of confidence.
You're welcome.
Right there.
You're welcome.
You pour enough so there's just a little bit. Can you see that there? So there's just a little bit more than the shot glass. That's so you don't break them. You're going to add, believe it or not, a splash of Coke to that. And then you're going to drop a shot of Amaretto into it.
Oh, boy.
Then the unpleasant part, for me anyway, starts. You'll notice these are called drop shots.
I'm going to see what he's going to do about the belch afterwards, eh? Oh, geez. Nice. Nice. Oh, I see. Then this way... Oh, look at that. It doesn't even overflow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Oh, that is. Okay. Can I taste it before you...
No, please.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it totally tastes like Dr. Pepper. Over to him. Go for it. It's your Father's Day. You got to celebrate.
Yeah, this is celebrating.
Oh my goodness.
This is not how I drink, but I'm going to try and take 3 for the team, I guess.
Okay. And this is where everybody's going, chug, chug, chug. I feel like I'm in high school or something. Oh, you can't. Honestly, this is gross. Really? Are you going to drink that whole thing? Oh. Oh. Okay. How is that? You can't do it. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it. You wouldn't think that we're old. Okay.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally would.
You can't really do 3 of these, can you? Like that's yeah.
Well, I was hoping you were going to help me out with some of it.
Okay. I'm not going to shoot them. I would never do that. So there you go. What's the next one?
Next one. Next one is an Irish car bomb.
Oh boy.
Now, completely tasteless name aside, the bomb part obviously refers to the bomb shot. The Irish part refers to the quintessentially Irish liquors / beer that we're putting in there.
Guinness.
So Guinness.
Dublin.
From Dublin, Ireland.
Yes, we were there.
We first beer I ever had with my son was a Guinness in Dublin.
Yeah. We should drag him up from downstairs and get him to do a shot. He'd kill us.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, that wouldn't be nice.
And we also don't encourage that.
No, any more than I encourage drinking like this.
No.
But like I said, it seems kind of a guy thing to do.
Okay.
Because guys really aren't that bright, in case you haven't noticed.
I didn't say it. You did. Okay. Now what?
We have Guinness. You can see the beautiful way. That's just mesmerizing to me there.
The little white.
The foam, the way the foam cascades down.
Yeah.
But we're going to ruin it. So we're gonna do a float shot here. You might recall what a float is. Is that we're gonna use two different kinds of liquor, both of them from Ireland, of course.
So you're putting a creamy liquid into a beer.
Don't remind me.
Okay. I guess it's kind of like a White Russian, if you think. Or yeah. All right. Fair enough.
No, it isn't. We're gonna float some Irish whiskey now. The recipe does call for Jameson's. We're using Bushmills, also an Irish whiskey, and again, like I said, I'll explain why. We float that on the Irish cream, and then we do the unthinkable.
Ugh. I probably should move my phone away from this thing.
Look at that.
Wow.
Is that disgusting or what?
I'll taste it.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Okay, it's not bad. There's no way I'd be like flipping this thing back like you're gonna, but I mean, so I guess someone's going to sleep before Father's Day after this. Oh, I was supposed to cook appetizers, but I didn't. So yeah, he's basically eating his dinner right now. We'll see how he's like in about 5 seconds. Oh. Was it good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Awesome.
And seriously, you float the whiskey on it. So at the start of that ordeal, you get an entirely different blend of flavors at the beginning than at the end when the Bailey's empties out into it. So it starts out, what you call it?
Bland?
Strong, stingy,
Oh, okay.
ends up sweet.
Wow. Okay.
And this one, so we're going back to the original. Like I said, this is the original drop shot. This is where drop shots, bomb shots, depth charges came from. It started it all. Looks like someone spit up on the table.
Gonna be you later.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe not later. Not later enough.
Can you tell if he's getting tipsy yet? All right.
So dads,
Oh, and this
you're gonna do it for us.
and
You're
this
gonna
one's
do it
for
with
Doug,
me.
right?
This one is for Doug. This is for my brother-in-law who suggested Boilermakers.
He's camping right now. We know you're not doing it live, but Doug, when you watch this,
When you get back, you better do this.
because it's your fault.
And this, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna call him my brother.
Yeah.
Doug seems more like a brother to me than an in-law, really. So we are going to use the beer that I know Doug would use.
Lucky lager.
And the reason I bought Old Bushmills, I realized I bought the wrong label. There's a black label one, I bought the white label, sorry. But this is what Doug would do, I think, if he were drinking a Boilermaker.
Now, I can't predict that my dad will be doing these with you. I just don't see it.
No.
So, Dad, if you do let us know. But I have a feeling he likes his whiskey and his beer separate, right?
Yeah, and like I said, there was no real definitive way of doing this. I should also mention that this does figure fairly prominently in popular culture. I'm stalling here, can you tell?
Why?
Why am I stalling? Why do you think? There's a show called The Wire, and in one episode they all got together and had an Irish breakfast. And an Irish breakfast is a Boilermaker with a raw egg broken into it.
Oh, good Lord.
Slammed back.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, a certain amount of masochism intrinsic in this.
Catherine says, "Happy Father's Day, John."
Thank you, Catherine.
This is pretty funny. You must be entertained to watch him getting drunk on them.
I will be probably spending it in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So, simply the beer of your choice, and like I said, I'm using Lucky just for you, Doug. And I'm using Bushmills and Irish whiskey. You can just as easily use bourbon or rye. Basically, whatever you want.
Just to make sure you don't spill that. Okay, I'll take a sip again. Okay, here we go. Gonna see what this is gonna taste like. Oh God!
She's a big fan.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's nasty.
Okay, so I'll say goodnight now. Thank you for thank you for viewing.
On this one.
I'll probably be going down now afterwards.
Oh my gosh, you're a rock star, JC. Can you imagine doing this? He's nuts. Absolutely insane. Oh, good Lord. Oh, Lordy. Okay, well, we're good. Like, yeah, how was that? How was that?
Christ on a bike.
Doug, if you don't.
I mean,
Okay, well, so I think that's it for the drop shop. So, so next week, and yes, we're going to have pork sliders. I am going to make him some food because I have a feeling he's going to pass out in about half an hour.
Hey, my sinuses are clear.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. My goodness
Hey, side effect.
So next week we're going to actually have fun because, well, not that we don't have fun now, but we're going to have a lot of fun.
No, I'm having.
Because our neighbors.
I'm having progressively more fun.
So he's going to be really good fun. Our neighbors, which is, they own the Queen Bee Honey.
Yeah.
They're going to come on by and they're going to, we're going to use their honey and we're going to make bellinis, I think. Or some drink.
Yeah, so you know how we use simple syrup in a lot of the cocktails. There are a number of different ways you can sweeten a drink. Many drinks call for honey syrup, which can be made in much the same way you make simple syrup, except using natural honey, which is obviously the more healthier.
Which is what we're going to tell you all about next week.
Yeah, and this is honey like straight from the hives.
Yeah, the hives are next door. So they're going to come. They're going to be on with us as well.
Our first guest.
I know. It's going to be so much fun. Do you like John's shirt? It's the Hermit, the tarot card. And I'm kind of laughing because we're getting the Queen Bee Honey. I just finished my first tarot card course reading. I'm actually got a certificate and everything from Queen Bee Tarot. So it's a theme.
She's certified.
Yeah, whatever. I can read your cards while we do some drinking. Won't that be fun? Yeah. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to go off and make some food and watch him pass out.
I'm going to go nighty-night.
No, he's going to be commenting afterwards on the post, so this should be fun, especially when he's drunk. It'll be awesome. All right. Okay, well, thank you, everyone. Say good night now. Happy Father's Day, and we'll see you next week.
Happy Father's Day, everybody, to all the fathers that I know there, and see you next time.
All right, bye-bye.